I know you all have watched some videos that I've made on Palm City, like up to like 3 videos, but I discovered that the oil palm industry is a big industry that many people doesn't have a deep-rooted knowledge about. And what makes this industry so very lucrative is the fact that you can enter into this with low risk. I mean, this is something that fruits that are fruiting for after 3 years and fruits for up to 25 to 40 years and even 100 years in places like Malaysia and Indonesia, where they have species which can be very suitable for their soil. And now, there's something about the oil palm tree. Right from the oil palm tree, you can be able to derive so many products from the oil palm tree, which makes it a very important crop, just like cassava. But there is a gap in the knowledge, which is why the industry is having very low amount of people in the oil palm industry. And that is why I'm going to be creating a series of video, up to 10 videos about oil palm. And this video is going to show you how you can turn oil palm into a transgenerational asset for you, for your children, and your upcoming generations coming after you. And now, this first video, I'm going to be talking about the oil palm tree being the most profitable oil tree. The oil palm tree is a tree crop that belongs to the palm family. Apart from the ornamental ones, there are 4 main crops that represent the palm family. The first is the coconut palm, second the raffia palm, the third is the date palm, and the fourth is the oil palm. Now, I've made a lot of research and I've done a lot of oil palm plantation for some clients, and I'm going to be giving you a lot of things which we've practiced right there, and that is from where I'm going to be giving you. I just have to put everything into paper so as to just enlighten you on that. So that's why you're going to be seeing I'm going to be talking right from what I have here. So I just hope you're just going to get me and flow with me. I don't want to miss any form of information instead of cramming everything to the head. So I want to give it to you right from what I've documented here and what has been practiced. So you need to pay attention to whatever I'm saying here. Now, among these 4 palm trees, oil palm stands out as the most economically viable due to its high profitability. The early adopters in Indonesia have given it the nickname oil money tree because of its ability to produce 2 different expensive oils, palm kernel oil (PKO) and red palm oil. Oil palm was first discovered in West Africa, which made Nigeria the highest producer and largest exporter of oil palm produce, including both red palm oil and palm kernel oil in 1966. But after then, there was a shift, which will bring it to what I'm going to be telling you right now. However, currently, Indonesia and Malaysia are the major producers and exporters of all oil palm produce. These 2 countries account for more than 85% of the global oil palm market share. This is so very amazing. Just 2 countries, Indonesia and Malaysia, they make up 85% of the global oil market share. Why has this happened? Indonesia and Malaysia, everything which they have there, they came to Africa to produce what they are having right now, and they made sure that they had what we call centralization on that particular thing. That is, they are good at that thing, and they took it so very serious. How I wish Nigeria can stick to something which we are good at, and it's going to have a big effect on the economy of this country. Now let's move on. These 2 countries have achieved immense success in oil palm farming production. and exportation to the extent that it has empowered more than 2 million poor farmers in their respective countries, showing you that we can replicate that also in Nigeria instead of we complaining about the high unemployment rate. Now consider this: if the oil palm business can empower an entire country, it is even easier to empower you as an individual and help you generate massive generational wealth. To demonstrate the seriousness surrounding this crop, Indonesia and Malaysia, they have dedicated more than 4 million hectares of land specifically for oil palm farming. Oil palm is the most productive oil crop that has ever existed, producing the highest quality of oil per hectare. It yields approximately 4 metric tons of vegetable oil per hectare, a feat unmatched by any other oil-producing crop in the world, not even half. 4 metric tons is equivalent to 40,000 liters of red oil. For instance, soybeans, less than 1 metric ton of oil per hectare. This means that soybean will require up to 7 hectares of land to produce the same quantity of oil that an oil palm tree can produce in just 1 hectare. The same also applies to sunflowers and coconuts. And I want you to also note that for you to achieve a good success from oil palm farming, you should be able to plant 150 trees on 1 hectare of land. 1 hectare is 15 plots. A few years ago, oil palm accounted for 35% of the global share of vegetable oil used worldwide. However, currently, palm oil holds 50% share in the global use of vegetable oil. This demonstrates the high demand for this crop, which has influenced the decision of wise investors to venture into oil palm farming. Oil palm has over 30 derivable products that are in high industrial demands, and some of them are Emulsifier, which is used in making ice cream; PKO, which is utilized by cosmetic industry for the production of body creams; Kernel Cake, employed by animal feed industries for making various forms of animal feeds; Glycerol, used in beverages, cakes, soap making, and many more. It is also utilized by pharmaceutical industries. These examples illustrate to you that oil palm is not limited to the production of red vegetable oil alone, and that is why it is in very high demand worldwide. I hope with this you'll be able to see why oil palm is the most profitable oil tree that is currently in existence. Now, the big question on your mind will be like, now Isaac, you said this is oil money. This is something which can produce generational wealth for me. Now, how can I start making this money? Which is where I'm going to be coming in the second video of this series, which is going to be the expenditure analysis on how you can make money from oil palm. This expenditure analysis is going to include the land size, the breeding of the crops, the planting and everything down to the harvesting and the production. So if you really love this video, you really need to subscribe to this channel so you get immediate information. Turn on your notification button so that you can get alert immediately of the next video once it drops, and it's gonna be coming out like this back to back till video number 10. So what I can promise now is 10. As the spirit comes, it might go to 12, 15 and the likes, because I just want you all to tap into this knowledge, this oil palm knowledge. Oil money is the real money.